Thing is Krishna consciousness only. Practical in the sense, Gyani Prayasam Udupasya Namanteva Jivanti Sanmukharitam Bhavadiya Vartam Sthani Sthite Shrutigatam Tanu Vakmanovi. Ye Prayasa Jitadi Kapitesti Gopya. So this is just effort. Krishna only inspired Arjuna to fight the war. He never inspired Arjuna or he never told Arjuna to win the war. Just fight the war. So ye prayasa ajita jit api testri lokyam. The Krishna who is unconquerable, no? He becomes conquered by one's attitude, by one's effort, by one's desire. Of course, Krishna becomes conquered only by his own sweet will, but something has to be done to attract that sweet will. No? So the first step, the sadhaka has to take the first step. The initiation, the sadhaka has to take that first step. And then when we take the first step, we realize, well, Krishna is with us even in the first step. It's not like I'm taking the first step independently or in isolation or everything I have to do or I'm doing everything on my own. So that was something like resolve or practical in the sense. Dhruva Maharaj also, after returning from doing austerities in Madhuvan, then he returned and he was trained to become a king. He got the training, he became a king, got married, had children, family, lived and looked after the society spiritually, helped the society grow spiritually, and now look how he's leaving the world. But so much of teachings he is giving us how to perform sadhana, how to perform, with what motive, with what intention, and also how to leave the world. Such a inspiration he is leaving behind us for us. And we should also prepare ourselves. Sadhana means what? Preparation of consciousness, preparing our consciousness throughout, for that ultimate goal, that ultimate vision, that ultimate destination. So does that somewhat answer your question? Yeah. One can be in whatever setting, wherever, and one can be Krishna conscious. Dhruva Maharaj also, no? He lived practically in the world, he engaged in the society, he engaged in the world. We are living in this world, but we need not be of this world. And that is the struggle, the practice. Na? How can we be living in this world, but we need not be of this world? Dhruva Maharaj, upon returning from austerity Madhuvan, he was living in this world. He had a wife, two wives, children, big kingdom to look after. He was not of this world. So we can be well doing study, job, family life, whatever, job seeking job, and yet be Krishna conscious. Fully yet be nicely Krishna conscious. As long as we cherish our association, as long as we respect, value, relish our association, and as long as we are authorized, that is only needed. As long as we are authorized by devotees. And again, devotee association has to mean devotee attachment. We cannot be attached with each and every devotee. Authorization also not from each and every devotee. Rupa Goswami teaches us that we have to reveal our heart and mind to some select few, one or two. That much. And this association has to go very deep, very concentrated, very attached. We see the Chatur Kumaras, the four sons of Lord Brahma. Not much mention of them in Bhagavatam. Not much. Naistike Brahmachari, never got materially entangled. Since a very, very young age, they were fascinated by Krishna consciousness, but their form of meditation was very impersonal meditation. They were attracted to the impersonal feature of the Lord. But by the arrangement, by the divine will, say, by the arrangement of some Mahat Purush, mercy flowing through some Mahat Purush, what happened? The tulasi offered at the lotus feet of the Lord entered their nostrils, and that fragrance agitated them so much that they inquired where is this fragrance coming from, and furthermore. And then they realize, oh wow, God exists. God is a personal form, and furthermore varieties. And they further excel in the meditation and attain Dasya Bhava, the lotus feet of Lord Narayana. So faith, resolve meaning faith in Krishna consciousness, building our faith. It is faith, our faith in Krishna consciousness that will help us attain Krishna. Like these last few verses, no, last 3, 4 verses of Dhruva Maharaj's pastime. Falashruti, any pastime in Srimad Bhagavatam, what do we see? Falashruti. That Shruti means hearing, Phala means benefit, the result, outcome, the result. See, Phal, this Sanskrit word Phal brings two meanings. One is the outcome, the result, the benefit, and another is the fruit also. The fruit. And fruit meaning proper and proper mango fruit, apple fruit, like that. So, Srimad Bhagavatam, every pastime you will find what? The Phalashruti, the benefit of hearing this message of Srimad Bhagavatam. What is the benefit? What does it give? The Phalashruti is what? Now, every time you'll find when one hears with faith, with concentration and faith, just hearing. Just by hearing will become Krishna conscious. Don't have to do hard labor. Actually, Krishna conscious is simple, no? Krishna consciousness. Just sit down, listen. Yeah. One who can develop an attraction towards listening. Then one can find attraction towards reading, and the japa will be very different. And all this is to facilitate or lead us up to remembering Krishna, remembering the divine purpose. So we see in here the Falashruti, these verses, last few verses, that by hearing on certain dates and things and all, but in this Kali Yuga, coming under the lineage and care, shelter, protection of Mahaprabhu, just we doesn't matter time, place, circumstance, situation and all. Just we need to be attentive in our hearing with faith. When we listen, the message will transpire our consciousness. Ultimately, it will hit our consciousness. Definitely. And in due course of time, we will find ourselves becoming further and further Krishna conscious. Does that answer your question, Pepa, or something?
Mm. My question was, like when we see these kind of shrutis throughout the Bhagavatam, these pastimes aren't specifically like Radha Krishna pastimes, which is the mood of the Gaudiya Vaishnava. So, like, what do they mean to us specifically?
Well, they mean a lot to us. These are transcendental pastimes. No? Mahaprabhu also used to listen or glorify the pastimes of Dhruva Maharaj and Pradhan Maharaj. Daytime Mahaprabhu used to pass his time, say, but listening, attentively sharing, finding relish to Dhruva Maharaj's pastime, Pradhan Maharaj's pastime, and all. Night time was a real tough time for Mahaprabhu to till the night was very difficult, very tough for him, especially towards his closing years. What it means for us, it means transcendence. No? It's not like, okay, Kunti Stuti and Gopi Stuti. Oh, Gopi Stuti is better than Kunti Stuti. It is better in the realm of transcendence, it is better, but it is not to say that, okay, Kunti Stuti is just light and Gopi Stuti. No, that's offense. That's very offensive. So, hearing these pastimes, what do they mean to us, like Gaudiya Vaishnava or like that? No? It's not like we coming in the lineage of Mahaprabhu, we don't worship Srimad Bhagavatam, we worship Srimad Bhagavatam. We worship Bhagavad Gita, no? We worship Srimad Bhagavatam. And it is all for us to develop a mood, gradual mood. So many layers and layers of material covering we have to eradicate and develop a good gradual mood. Why not? No? Someone who is living in Vaikuntha and is Narayan Upasak or Narayan devotee, what he is attended is transcendental. Just like Lord Hanuman's attachment towards Lord Ram is transcendental. It's very sublime, very transcendental. The queens of Dwarka attached to Krishna, sublime, transcendental. Pandava's attachment to Krishna, sublime, transcendental. Yes, now it is specific also. It is specific for a sadhaka, what sort of mood he wants to develop, what sort of mood of prayer he is entering or desiring. What Mahaprabhu has come to give us is Braj Bhakti, Navti Bhakti, that mood we want to develop and all. So it's not like, okay, this has got Srimad Bhagavatam, fourth canto has got nothing to do with us. No, certainly not like that. That would literally take us into a Sahajiya mood, casual. No. We cherish, we relish Srimad Bhagavatam each and every canto, each and every pastime, and we build up our mood, and gradually we absorb so much of inspiration to take from him. How Dhruva Maharaj he excelled in his sadhana, in his practice, in his Krishna consciousness, in his call, in his cry for Krishna. And he was a practical man. He was a man of this world, way more practical, way more busy than we are. What as such we are doing now? Job, uni, work, family life, and all of this. He had such even bigger responsibility and bigger duties, tasks he was performing. Everything. And how he is showing us how to leave this world as well. Furthermore, how to deal with desires. Dhruva Maharaj teaching us how to deal with desires. Apuryamana, Krishna says no, in Bhagavad Gita, chase is not in running after satisfying, gratifying the desires and sense gratification. In material world, anyways, sense gratification is just in contemplation. It's not in substance. It's just in contemplation. Material happiness means you can see it but don't touch it. You can see it but cannot have it. You can relish it but from a distance. You just cannot have it. It doesn't come in the hand at all. It's shadow, huh? Shadow. Perverted reflection or just reflect. Perverted reflection, huh? Shadow. How much can one enjoy with the shadow? We need substance. We need so Dhruva Maharaj realized this. He realized that okay, I need to work with my desire, deal with my desire. He went into Madhuvan. Why should not one go to Madhuvan or Vrindavan? Again, interesting. Huh? Madhuvan in Vrindavan, right? Now, see, Dhruva Maharaj, when he went with such an ambitious material desire, such a heavy, ambitious material desire, huh? That wanting a kingdom way bigger than his father and grandfather. And he, on the way to Vrindavan, on the way to Madhuvan, he got initiated by Narada Muni, his spiritual master. That was the master stroke. That was the complete game changing say. And then the spiritual master did not stop him. Don't go to Madhura. No, don't go. Come with me, travel with me. Go there, but don't go there. No. Of course, spiritual master Narad Muni first checked him a bit, that how firm is he and furthermore. But then he let him go. And a sadhaka, a disciple, he should understand he is never alone. as long as we are in good association, we can find ourselves that we are not alone. Mm. And even if like Narad Muni sent him to Madhuva and gave him instructions how to perform meditation austerity, with instructions definitely come responsibility, but with responsibility and instructions comes mercy as well. Uh, So wherever there is this instruction or responsibility, mercy is also there. Krishna encouraged Arjuna to fight now, so he's engaging him, making him responsible, instructing him, and at the same time, not just okay from a distance. Krishna is more involved than Arjuna is involved in the war. So we see wherever there is instruction, there is mercy also. And that is just okay, just by desire or that it is going to happen, it will happen. Mahaprabhu's mission, who is going to check? No one can check it. Mahaprabhu's mission is going to happen. God's desire is unchecked. No one can check it. So whatever God desire is going to happen. It's a question of do we align our desire with the desire of the Lord. So Dhruva Maharaj, when he entered his tapasya, his meditation, he was very materialistic, very high, tremendous high material desire, very heavy material fever. But then as he progressed in his meditation, the material fever subsided, right? His desire, he dealt with his desire he understood, and desire got naturally purified. In the in his sadhana, in his practice, desire got naturally purified. So, apuryamanam achala pratishtam. This achala, mm, desires are unlimited. You know, some research has also been done that on a daily basis, how many thoughts enter our mind. Wow, crazy. Uh, and then some researchers show a spiritual practitioner how he deals with thought. Like in this morning Srimad Bhagavatam class we were learning, right? The beginning is balance or striking the balance. Key thing is in our practice of Krishna consciousness having a balance or learning how to deal with situations, how to deal with people, how to deal with things, how to deal with devotees as well, and how to deal with Krishna's paraphernalia, everything. So Dhruva Maharaj was learning all of this in his sadhana and his meditation. Apuryamanam achala pratishta. Samudra. It's not just like okay, going running to gratify desires and fulfilling all the desires. No, material happiness, material desires are like a step away, one step ahead, one step away. You go and get it, okay, just one step ahead. About to have it, about to have it. And when he got so purified in his meditation and his desire, then Dhruva Maharaj had like no other desire, but just attaining for Krishna, going for Krishna consciousness. That was his only desire then, and was so peaceful. So it was one desire. Okay, I think we can uh, give it a rest here. Thank you very much for your kind encouragement and attention. Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran ki, Jai Shri Prabhupada ki, Jai. Thank you for your kind